Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Here we go.
You have to love how these guys are working together out there. The communication on the floor has been excellent, and they'll need that for sure in this next matchup.
Now here's Leonard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
First free throw is good. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Grant.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Back to James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Now, nobody spends more time in the paint than LeBron James. He knows he's going to get the contact, and he still goes in there.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Back to Davis. To the inside. It's stolen by Leonard. Doesn't go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Leonard way outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Here's Davis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and put back.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Walker. The 3 is up.
You combine instincts and awareness, Leonard is arguably the best defender in the NBA. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Now here's Leonard. Last game, 26 points for him.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's James. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
The Clippers call timeout. It's New Year's Eve, celebrating with a little NBA basketball. Grant, as a player, did you ever have New Year's resolutions?
You know, that's a tough one, B.A. I don't think so. Probably maybe turn the ball over less, or I guess that's what my coaches would have said. But really, New Year's Eve games are fun to play at, especially at home.
And here are the Lakers. They've scored 10 straight. Leonard with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively. Out to Leonard. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jackson. Now here's Leonard. Up top, George. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Beverly.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Back to Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Clippers trail.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. .144 left in the first quarter. On the wing man. And that one's long. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Austin Reeves.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
Well, you talk about Wall's speed, Richard. There aren't too many players quicker to start the break than him.
He loves to get out and run. If Wall has a chance to push it and catch the D off balance, he'll do it. Just the kind of mindset you want at the point. I'm sorry, it's just so much fun watching AD play that way with that type of power around the rim.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
From deep. The shot by Reeves, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Wall, no good.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen.
The Lakers, 14. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Let
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. The Heat log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
Yeah, and they're going through right now one of those situations that's just difficult to deal with. Doubt begins to really creep in when the losses continue to mount, and then you can have splintering, which doesn't help the situation.
Lakers shooting their first free throw this game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the third time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Miami with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Back to Butler. Heat moving the ball around. Puts it up. Bank shot. No good. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And that one, they crossed the line.
Well, you can do a couple of things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that. No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And the dunk by LeBron.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, threatening here.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And Greg, it must add a little extra motivation for both these teams to end the year on this New Year's Eve on a winning note.
It does. I mean, but the atmosphere is special on New Year's Eve no matter what. The fans are excited. There are a lot of families in the crowd, and everyone's having fun. And the players can pick up on that energy.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks so much, David.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin, you are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Now here's Davis. No points in the game yet for him. And the shot goes in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
The Heat trailed by 12. Pass to Hero. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Heat substitution.
There's a minute left here in the opening quarter.
Duncan Robinson.
A three ball. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. One-on-one here. Outside Robinson. Pass to Dedmon. Now here's Adebayo. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Here's Westbrook. And Oladipo pulls it down. Here's Vincent. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers lead by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just... And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Now, here's Butler. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Strus.
All the length of Thomas Bryant involved in that block.
Here's Nunn. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Nunn's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Los Angeles. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Lakers leading by 13. Up and in on the layup. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry,
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. This road trip for the Celtics kicking things off here in this one. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
The way this team has played, Kevin, I would expect them to continue the win streak against this team because, quite honestly, they enjoy a lot of matchup advantages in this one.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Takes it out to Schroeder. Tries the spin move. 4 on the shot clock. James. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Horford.
A foul won't scare King James off. He gets assertive and takes the shot.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Back to Brown. Tatum on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Spins. Here's LeBron. Scores off the spin.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Horford gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. You have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concern about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Which is going to take a lot of effort, a lot of energy. We could see them go to their bench early to try and stay fresh.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
He hits the second from the line. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And Davis can't get it to go.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And here is Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Here's James. Here's Beverly. Drops in the layup for 2.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Outside, Smart. Pass to White. There's the drive. And White slams it in.
The vertical Derek has. Have to admire how fast he gets up on these throwdowns.
Here's LeBron. It's good. James has got 6. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
you asked for, here they are. The Wicked Girl Dance Team.
And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 1. From about 16. Up top, Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Pritchard. Out to the wing. Here's Horford. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
It's a catch-22. You want your guys attacking, playing with a sense of freedom, but not if it means a bunch of turnovers.
Now here's Westbrook. And stolen by Horford. Good on the bucket.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
Here's Bryant. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Brogdon outside. Got a piece of it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers on top. They lead by 1.
The Celtics, 13.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Here's White. Makes it off the glass. White's got 6. And Greg, it must add a little extra motivation for both these teams to end the year in this New Year's Eve on a winning note.
It does. I mean, but the atmosphere is special on New Year's Eve no matter what. The fans are excited. There are a lot of families in the crowd, and everyone's having fun. And the players can pick up on that energy.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Griffin. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And that one, good. LeBron got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Playing under control, as usual. White takes the contact and completes the play.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Celtics shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Expectations for the Lakers are always high, and it's led to some disappointment in the past few seasons.
LeBron James on the wing. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Outside, White. Pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Yeah, a lot of disappointment. The Lakers built a roster, Steve, of some of the most proven veteran players in the league, too.
And when healthy, that pays big dividends. But if those vets lose time to injury, it can be tough to have success. We've seen that happen in L.A., Kevin.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. To the inside, Griffin. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
This is what you want out of your offense, a high percentage look for Blake Griffin.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's Davis. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. .130 left in the first half. Brown with it. Picked up by Davis. And they double up Brown. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Oh, my. See, you can't do that without great athleticism, and that's one thing AD brings to the party.
And Davis sends it back. And they get it back. Inside, Williams can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Shoots from the block. Offensive rebound. Gabriel. Another shot. And it's Davis laying it in. Davis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break.
26.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Celtics trail by 6. Tatum down low. That shot no good. James with some nice D. And here's the Lakers. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Greg, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The power of LeBron. Even if you tried to give the hard foul, he'll go right through you.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the third time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Outside, White. Pass to Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
Here's James driving in.
Always fun to watch James go off like this. He's getting everything he wants on the offensive end.
The time called here, the Celtics decide to talk it over. Several teams changing it up here. Here's Tatum. He's got 8. Floats it up for Williams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. Tries the spin move. The shot's good from LeBron.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
The kick out to Tatum. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. It's stolen by Davis. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And here's Tatum for 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And so White will bring it up for Boston. It's a 13-point game.
Blake is like having another guard on the floor, getting down and sprinting and beating everybody down the court.
Here's LeBron. Beverly. And he banks in the layup. Beverly's got 8. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Every organization needs team-first guys like Patrick Beverly. That's a terrific pass.
Here's Griffin. Great D that time from Davis. Lakers leading by 15. It's Beverly on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Beverly's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Even though he's more the size of a point guard, Patrick Beverly's better off ball than initiating.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
This is Westbrook at his best, slicing and dicing the D.
The three from Tatum. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Pass to Brogdon. Right side, Williams. Now Tatum. Fires the 3. Here's Williams. And the layup falls. Williams has got 6.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14.
41.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Los Angeles leading by 14. Now Westbrook. There's the triple. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. The tray. Outside to Brogdon. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here's Brown. It's good from about 19 feet. Brown's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Celtics.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Schroeder outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Gabriel's shot's good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
There's Brown with the 3. That doesn't go either for Brown. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Westbrook drives in. Beverly for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Floats it up for Horford. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Bryant with the bounce pass. Beverly wide open. The 3-pointer off the mark. Celtics trail by 14. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
That one is no good.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Williams with the steal. Fires for 3. And James pulls it down.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Brown outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the 3-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
James wide open. Drains the 3-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 13. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything
for free.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. Celtics substitution, Jason Tatum. Derek White.
Lakers leading by 14. Over in the corner, Beverly lets the three fly, and it's LeBron James with the three. LeBron's got 28.
What confidence from the veteran. LeBron good at realizing when to shoot the three ball.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
All right, time to cheer on your Laker girls dance team.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Buries it from three-point range.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Shoots the three. Horford no up. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Celtics trail by 14. It's stolen by Davis. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
And it's James missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Takes the three, and it's White missing. Lakers leading by 13.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Los Angeles.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Davis.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
What an athlete this kid is. Brown, it's just fun watching him get up and throw it down.
Now here's LeBron. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous.